guys, welcome back to my channel. I am on Oliphant for those who don't know. I hope you are doing good. So basically in today's video we are going to be doing a friendship sort of tag. We're just going to be answering everything friendship related, dilemmas. I asked people on Instagram to send that through, so thank you so much to everyone who shared, because Sana, people are going through the most. But how rude of me not to introduce this beautiful lady. I'm not alone today, but I am with my darling, my very good friend PALESA.
Hi guys.
Finally, I was just telling her Kiribato after so many years, only now my sister, overdue. But yeah, we're having a glass of red some. Cheers, girl. Yes, guys, these wine glasses. Yo. So yeah guys, if you are interested in this friendship tag that we are doing, then please do continue watching, and also please don't forget to like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and also to turn on your post notifications so that you can get a notification every time I post, and also do subscribe so that you can become a member of the Double O gang. So we're gonna start off with like, it says, how did you guys become friends?
Nice that I had to start like the first time.
We met in 2018,
It was 2018.
2018, yeah.
2018. Basically, it was my final year. I think her first year or something. Oh no!
I hadn't even started
because
I was taking a gap year. Because literally, they were like just like a huge circle of friends, and then basically I just joined into that whole circle.
Yeah, so it was this one day. They were just like, Babala's girlfriend is coming over. People knew her, I didn't. So,
and when we finally met, we were like, we clicked, and we also like had so much in common. We were both from the Northern Cape. We were like, girl.
I think for me, the biggest thing was just finding someone who speaks like me and who understands me.
Right? And the fact that like such neighboring like towns.
It was just like, what?
And we literally, like how my mom knows certain people.
Oh yeah, that was also something very crazy. I don't know if it's because we're both from small towns or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, families are very closely linked. So
yeah, man. It's been love it ever since, guys. Shame that year. And I was going through the most. That was like a year.
Son.
But God was like, girl, relax.
This
I have
Double O gang,
someone
guys.
special for you. And look.
Oh my friend.
How long has it been? 5 years, right?
Oh my word.
5 years.
Yeah, they asked this question once for it. Do you remember the
anniversary?
Do you celebrate your friendship anniversary? And I just, sometimes you just don't remember when people came into your life. Like they've just been there forever. So it feels like
I think I would be able to find it.
It feels like that.
Because I take pictures of everything, and I still have that picture of that first birthday.
All I know is when we met, but that was that.
Yeah, but it's been 5 years, guys.
It's been a minute.
How do you handle long distance friendships?
Yo, it's hard. It's hard. We basically communicate, like we talk a lot to a point where when we meet up eventually it doesn't feel like we're ever apart.
Yeah.
But also life happens. It's not like we speak every day or every other week, but like we check up on each other like once every 2 weeks or whenever you miss someone. Because in as much as you put in like effort into your relationships, I feel like it's the same with friendships as well.
Very much.
How else is it gonna work if you guys like don't talk or communicate?
It's
like,
important,
you know. But yeah, for me, like we still talk.
Yeah.
How do you handle it?
Yeah, I think communication more than anything. Because remember, like when we met, we were both in Bosch at the time, and then PALESA moved to Kimberley first, né? Yeah. So it was a whole long distance thing the time that she was in Kimberley, and then you moved here.
Yeah.
And then I was still in Bosch.
It's always been long distance, hey?
You get? But yeah, like it felt like it didn't even feel like it, because we would like talk, like catch up, and as PALESA was saying, like it's not a thing that you have to talk every single day or every week. Like just makes like a date as you would how
and
you
also
were
just to check in and say, hey, hi, you know, are you good? You still okay? That's like fine. Like you don't even have to like always go into detail with everything,
just
but
like
just regular check-ins here and there once every other week.
Yeah, and if possible, like I would come and visit you. And you understand, yeah. So also that you need to plan stuff just as you would like if your person was in
the work,
a different province or something. So this is a little bit of like a long one, but I'm gonna try and read it quickly. Do you think it's worth it to keep a friendship that feels like it's dead For example, your friend complains you hardly talk to them or spend time with them, but you reach out, they ignore you. And that time it's difficult to keep in touch every day because I'm a wife and a mother and they are not. Meaning they can do whatever they want, whereas with me, I feel like I need to consider my family. This is a friendship, 15 years by the way, been friends since primary, I feel like ending it.
I mean, you guys have been friends for 15 years, man. You knew this person at a particular time in your life. And then time flies and we grow and we become different people. So
with different priorities as well.
So I feel like in a friendship as well, like you have to learn the new person that you are becoming and also adjust with that. Everybody's different. Everybody's going through different changes. Yes. So just because something is happening in your life and it doesn't align with me doesn't mean that now we can't be friends anymore. Just because, you know,
we are in different seasons or phases of our lives.
So somewhere you need to compromise and somewhere you need to like understand that at some point we all had the same goal. Like when we were at school, everybody's doing the same thing. We're all trying to get to the next grade. But once you're done with school and you start entering into different phases of life, our life takes a total turn.
It does. So people just need to understand.
Our stories are not going to be the same and life is going to be different and we have to make those adjustments.
And then she was saying that she reaches out and then the friend ignores her. And Jani, it's one-sided now if just the one person is putting in so much effort. And Happy, like, she has like, I mean, something so small as the least of your concerns. She says she's a mom, she's a wife, like, now you must worry about such small things and people not reciprocating.
No,
I say ended shame. Yeah, it's not,
definitely.
It's exhausting keeping on pouring and someone else is not being reciprocal.
Yeah. You're not getting anything out of it. Like it's not feeding you either. So no, it's not good, it's not sustainable.
Yeah. This one says, how do you show up for your friends? How would you like your friends to show up for you?
Oh, that is a nice question.
Nah?
That is a nice question. I feel like I am the type of friend that I would love to have. So I show up for you in a way that I would love someone to show up for me.
True.
So if you've got something that is important to you, I will show up for you. I'll be there. I'll support you. If I can't be there physically, but I'll try by all means to do other things that
you feel like the person's presence.
And they would also appreciate, you know. And also you learn to understand your friend, so you know what they would appreciate and how they want. It's like their love language as well.
Yes.
So I basically come through to them in the way that I would like them to come through to me as well.
And how would you like your friends to show up?
And in the same way, like I literally just want someone who's honestly supportive, someone who understands what something means for me. I mean, how good something means to me. You know?
Yeah.
So if I've invested my time into something and you know how hard I've worked for something, you'll show up for me in that way. Sometimes you can't even show up for yourself, so you have to like stand in the gap and be there for them. And so it takes a lot of compassion, it takes a lot of love, and it takes a lot of work. Like you have to put in the work. So for me, it's really just a lot of effort.
That's true. I feel like the same way for me. Like it's just about like showing up for people in a sense of like being there for them. Because I mean that's like I feel like the root of a friend. Like someone who's gonna be there for you.
Your support structure.
Yeah. So and then how would I like my friends to show up for me? I feel like the same way. Like obviously if I'm showing you this is how I do things and this is how I friendship, then obviously then the person is going to get that message for okay, this is what she wants in return.
But also you also know your friends as well, and you know the limits to how they can show up for you. So you can't like expect things that are out of this world. Like if you know homo to how but they can come through like up to a certain level.
Yeah, and I feel like with me, like you're mentioning all those qualities like that you would want somebody like a friend. I feel like that's something I feel like it's so important, like to pray for the type of friends that you want. My sister, there was a time when I was like so lonely. I was like, I don't have friends, because like also different seasons of your life, like you lose certain people and stuff. And then I was like, I'm gonna start praying about this and also being specific, like you know, you want friends who are caring, friends who are thoughtful, who are going to be like supportive. And now manje God said, girl, in abundance.
Dishing out. No,
So it's very important as well, like
Very
totally.
important.
Have you ever fought with your friends?
We don't fight, but we do have disagreements. Like we don't
Disagreements.
always have to agree on everything. Everybody has a different opinion.
But not fight, like we've never like,
No, we do have disagreements. Like,
but never like, okay, we're beefing now, I'm not speaking to you like for a
no.
week.
Oh no.
Oh, we're not speaking for a week.
Guys, we're adults, please. Like, life is a lot here. Like, there's no need for all of that drama. No.
Let's just hash it out now. She says, she sent me this tweet.
But it's true.
It's, what does it say again?
So it basically says that the friends that I have right now, we can't break up. We cannot break up. Like, we are together till death. And if or one of us is like coming at the other, we're literally gonna call your parents and we're going to have a family meeting and we're gonna discuss the matter and we're gonna sort it out because
It's for life,
not
locked
looking
in.
for other friends. No.
Locked in, Sana. We need to hash it out and make PC vale and keep it moving because wow.
And Una's very confrontational. So she, but not in a bad way. Like she doesn't, I'm the type to, like I don't want to have uncomfortable conversations. And she's the one that's like, we're gonna go there and we're gonna address this and we're gonna sort it out.
That's
So
true.
those are the type of like conversations that we have. So it's not fight.
And even though
We're being real.
and even though it's uncomfortable, like
But
I'm
it
just
has
like,
to be had. It has to be had because then after it's done and then it's like, oh, okay, cool. Now that's water under the bridge.
Exactly.
Like,
Because now you're just gonna make something so small.
Son.
Into a
I
big
don't.
thing.
I would just move on.
It's
So
a lot.
yeah, it's one of the things that I have learned now to basically address stuff that.
if something is
Yeah,
bothering
because
you.
like the next person would be moving on
yeah,
with their lives and
they don't even know.
they're
like,
unbothered. And then we're not busy, like and then your quality of life is deteriorating because of that.
True.
So yeah.
What's your take on friendship shots? Have you ever shot your friendship shot?
No. All of
Have
my
I?
friendships have always been organic. Like we just click.
Have I shot a friendship shot?
I have no idea. I know you were reluctant to do that, but you were open to
do that,
accepting. If
yes.
someone comes through to you and throws a friendship shot, then you'd like
Yeah.
consider and like reach out back.
I'm chilled about it. Like for me, like it has to be genuine. Like we have to at least be maybe talking on social media, like consistently in a way, kind of. Like baby.
That's why I was saying, well, it's always been organic. Like we first meet and then
Yeah.
automatically you gel because you relate to similar things. But hi, can I be your friend? Let's
And
go
not
out for lunch.
knowing at all.
I don't even think I have the courage to do that.
Like having no ever conversation background with the person at all.
It's not even like fear of rejection or anything. It's just, where do you begin?
Because you don't even know this person's vibe.
No.
Whereas, like I said, at
And
least
people are shady. Like they come through to you, they pull up a facade, and this is the type of person that you're with now. Jiggy jiggy. So no, I've never had to throw a friendship shot, so I don't think I ever will. I don't know, but I've never done that before.
I've also never. Not that I don't think I have. But then, if somebody were to throw like a shot and the person like we've been vibing, like I said, I would.
Like if we share similar interests, then you feel
I
like,
would
yeah,
like-
this is someone I can relate to.
Yeah, I would give it a
Then,
try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
agree.
I say go for it. Me, I was never a person like of believing in such because I always felt like my friendships, we need to meet in an organic way. Like God made us bump into each other that day,
Yeah.
or we
And
started a conversation.
It's
in
not
the
always
line.
like that. It's not always
It's
like
not always
a
going
fairy
to be
tale.
like that. Sometimes you also need
Yeah.
to like,
Put
you
in
know.
the work a bit.
Do you agree that friendship breakups are worse than relationship breakups? Yeah, kubuhlungu, guys. You friendship breakups. There was another question that
Rips you
said,
apart, something related.
yeah, okay, like what's your, how do you like,
How you handle it.
how do you handle like a friendship breakup? Like it's done now and you guys are,
It's hard. It's literally very hard because now you consider this person a sister, and now you have to walk past them like you never knew them. Now you have to delete them and like guys.
that's a lot. Like it's a lot.
It feels like betrayal. Like
They are worse for some reason. Yes, like you know, like how girls especially like love so hard in relationships, right?
Exactly.
You'd expect that relationship would hurt you, but the friendship one is gonna hurt you. You still love a person, but you know, like relationship and friendship is a bit different.
It's different, but
you'd expect is gonna hurt you, man. Yes, sis, friendship breakups, like
no, it's really sad because this is the one person that you never thought you'd ever have to like part ways with. This is one person that you knew, oh, okay, this person is gonna support me all the way through, and I'm gonna support them. Like they're in your life, like you're her.
How do you deal with them?
I've never had. Have I had a friendship? I have had a friendship breakup. You just get over it. Like you feel your feelings. It is going to hurt. Like painfully so, you know. So allow yourself to experience the hurt, all the emotions basically, and then just take it one day at a time. But don't let it like stop you from opening up to friendship
just because you got hurt.
Yeah,
I was like that. I was like, there was here and I was like, I'm phony.
You just blocked it out, built a wall.
I was like, I'm not making new friends. The friends that I have right now, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And then I just like, there was a time when I realized, I can't be.
It's not gonna work because
you can't be an island, you know. So you shouldn't let your past experience when like future experiences and possible new friendships.
No.
So there was one I read, right? I wrote it like I just summarized it so that because it was like a whole long thing, she had to send like a DM. So basically, the lady was saying that her friends never like weren't there for her during her pregnancy. They didn't know that she was pregnant, and then the friends also didn't show up to her baby shower. So I was like, I'm so sorry. And then I asked her like, did you invite them to the baby shower? So she was like, no. Her other friends organized the baby shower, and then they included those ones that didn't come. They were included in the plans.
So it's not like they
knew about the pregnancy.
They knew about it.
Yeah. And then she was like, now 3 months, the baby's 3 months old now. No, they haven't ever checked up on her, the baby, ever since then. And also not going to the baby shower.
Guys, what is the problem? Like, what is the problem?
The fact that they were even included in the whole process of the baby shower. Also, she was like, yeah, should she like ask them what's going on, or should she just leave it as it is? I say leave it as it is because for me, those people are acting up for a certain reason.
They are.
And imagine from 9 months is a long time.
They knew this entire time. And this was at a time that you probably needed them the most.
That's such like a very sacred like process in your life.
There's no need for you to be putting any extra effort into trying to fix that kind of friendship. No.
That was just them showing their true colors. Like, I mean, if your friend is having a baby shower, you're gonna do the most, the baby, you know, like buying stuff, checking out. Yeah. So you're just gonna like flake on somebody and Jay. The fact that they didn't even give her an explanation, because like I mean, then it shows that they actually didn't want to go. If there was something maybe they were mad about, or something they didn't like, maybe let's say there was an altercation in the baby shower planning or something. The person, those ones that didn't come, they could have said to her, "Bare, like friend, this is what happened, and I'm not happy about this, and that is why I couldn't come to your baby shower."
Take accountability.
Yes.
Another thing that we need to do is also taking accountability.
Not just
no. Life is too short.
Nah, I say she shouldn't.
You shouldn't bother.
Just leave it as it is. It happened for a reason. Because I mean, if somebody,
the child is 3 months old.
Yes, if somebody wasn't there for me in such an important time of my life for all those months, it's gonna be very difficult for us to just carry on like nothing happened.
No, sorry.
Nah, Sana.
Zero, man.
This one says, what do you value most about each other and each other's favorite characteristics? Like what we like about each other the most.
You are very kind. Like, you are just so kind. It just comes naturally.
Aww.
That's one thing that I like. And also the fact that you feel like home. Like, you know, there are friendships where you just, you know, this is a friendship and that's that. But it feels like home, like you're a sister more than a friend. You understand? So definitely how kind she is. I love that, and how supportive she is. She has a big heart, okay? She's a crier. You know, but she has a very big heart. Like, she's very caring, and she's hilarious.
Oh,
actually.
thank you.
Very funny.
Oh, stop.
What else do I like? Yeah, and also the fact that because I feel like I learn a lot from you, and you don't realize that in everything that you do or say. Yeah, she's very mature. Like, you guys wouldn't know, but she really is. And I like that. So it also like helps with my character as well, and I get to see my flaws. You know, it's not always a thing of having to point out what someone does.
Yeah,
you get to look in and self-introspect. You know.
Yeah.
So I really just appreciate the fact that you're just so kind and very supportive. Like,
thank you, my friend.
I know. That very first person that I can think of that I know is gonna help me without question, she's definitely gonna be that person.
From Pretoria to wherever like you are.
She might not even have cash at that point or whatever it is that would be needed to save me, but I know for a fact that she'll come through for me.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I don't know if we have to like bury a dead body.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna come.
You're gonna have to come and help me out.
My friend will come. Me, I will come, girl. I will literally come.
Yeah, no, but definitely for me, it's definitely all of that and like loyalty, dude.
Thank you. Oh, Sana, how do I top that now?
Oh, Sana. Bueno,
like for me, like,
wait, what was the question again?
The characteristics that you guys love about each other.
Yeah.
For me, like ever since we met, like how you were saying, it just felt different, and it just felt so familiar so quickly.
Yeah, no.
Because I was away from home at that time, so it was just like, oh, this person is like
someone who gets me, someone, because like when you're in varsity and you meet people, everyone is different. You don't, it's very rare that you meet someone who relates to you or who comes from where you come from, or like, you know. So my sister,
yeah, like, so like she was saying, like it feels like a sisterly situation compared to like just friends. Like I was like, she gives that whole thing of like a sister to me. I like how you are very generous, and you are a very much a spoiler. She spoils me so much, guys.
I do not.
You do.
I think this is what we were talking about earlier on. You become the person that you want others to be.
Yes, literally.
So we basically reciprocating.
She's just so
guys.
similar to me. Like it's like we're the same person. Also, like how just like now it's like we're so like in sync.
And now it's a problem.
Cause we end up wearing the same things. Like today I was wearing a black pants, she picked the black pants, and we didn't even know about that. We'll come with the same hair or the same fragrance or something. So it's just like very much in sync, and I just love that. Like it's just, she feels like a sister for me. Like I never had an older sister girl or like a sister who's like my age. Like Tulu's like
you're the older
than me. Yeah. So like somebody like this, like that close, like literally whatever, I can call her up. If I need advice, literally I'm like,
sometimes
bruh.
I don't even know why she's asking me, because I really don't be having the answers, but guess
yeah, and I just also love how like you gel with like my family as well. Like you get along so well with everyone. Everyone loves you so much as well. She is. No, she is. Literally, we say that all the time.
Literally home away from home. See, that's why I said you feel like home. Like I've never felt like I need to try too hard or I need to do anything. Like
it's just comfortable.
Yeah.
Aww.
I love you so much.
Love you too, my friend. This one says, how is it like to make friends in your 20s compared to your teen years? Like the difference, basically.
Have I had new friends, guys?
When was the last time? You?
All my friends are literally my friends from primary school and like high school, and like varsity could be like 2. So, Sana, I've had my friends forever.
So you've never had to deal with the whole making friends in your 20s thing?
No, it's for me, I think it's very awkward for me. Like, I don't need anymore. This thing.
So you wouldn't be open to making, like, if somebody, you know, you guys are vibing and everything.
I think it will depend. Like, you know, we need to differentiate between friends and acquaintances. So sometimes you need to have people in your circle. You need to have people that you can, you know, go to for whatever reason, and then you also have your friends. Like we live with a lot of people.
True.
You go to work, you go to school, you are gonna have to like link up with different people for different reasons. So that I am open to that, but in terms of friendship, like into my very close circle,
building stuff.
That's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So I don't think currently like I'm open to doing okay, sharp guys. Like the smaller the circle, the better life is.
That's true.
Yeah, no. So making friends in my 20s, I really can't answer that question because I've never really had to experience it.
When you were saying acquaintances and what, that is so true, because you know when you move from high school varsity, right? We have this thing of like, you're quick to call somebody your friend, right? And it wasn't necessarily, now that you look back to high school or varsity, like certain people, we weren't really friends. We were just there because of circumstance. We had the same classes and everything. So I really kind of struggled with that, like meeting people and then like, okay, this person is great. In my mind, it's
you
like,
will automatically assume that now we should be friends just because we get along.
True. Until I realized now in my 20s that, oh, snap, it actually isn't like that. Like, this person needs to also make effort. Yes, you guys can vibe and get along and everything, but then there's so much more that also still needs to go into that friendship, and that person might not be giving that or whatever. And then it's like, maybe like what's going on, but maybe it's just supposed to stay as whatever it is, acquaintance, in a once in a few days, blue moon type of thing.
I think also age plays a role. The older you become, the more you've experienced, and now you know how to handle situations better. So when you're teens, I mean, you just go with, okay, I literally see this person every other day, so we automatically become friends. But when you're older and your 20s, I mean, you're more self-aware. Now you're more intentional about your life. Now you know what you want in your life. So I think that plays a role.
It does. This one says, how do you feel about a friend that advises you to leave your boyfriend because of one thing he did? Is it a good friend because of one thing?
Advising
someone to leave their person.
Guys, let's be honest. You can advise someone 110. You can say whatever you want. You can whatever. At the end of the day, it all comes down to that friend and their partner.
Yeah.
Like,
they say also, if the person that's advising the other one to leave the partner because of one thing they did, are they a good person for saying leave your man because he did that one thing?
No, it comes down to people having different opinions as well. Like, to her, maybe that's a deal breaker in a relationship to her, and she's just like, I would not stand for that. To me, this is a deal breaker. Why are you still with that person? Leave that person. So they're not bad for saying that.
Yeah.
You know, they're entitled to their own opinion. So at the end of the day, it's up to you to decide when. Now,
you know
what do you feel is good for you?
I feel like for me, I would say it depends on what that one bad thing is.
Okay, yeah.
Because one bad thing can be something like that guy
really
maybe went and married your sister and you flew to another car.
It depends on the situation.
I would say to my friend, If
you know it's something that poses a threat to your friend's life and their well-being, then yes,
you would
definitely.
Say,
Hamba, this is not good for you. I mean, you're looking out for your friend, and you only want what's best for them.
But I wouldn't say I wouldn't say somebody saying to the other person to leave their person is a bad friend. I just feel like it shouldn't happen too many. You can't tell someone every single time your friend comes to you and says, this person did this. You can't now every single time be like, leave him. And
be realistic.
It's something that can be like worked through or sorted out. Like, you can't now every time you say all the time. No, man. Like, let's be realistic about it. Like,
no, be for real, guys.
yeah, like you were saying, it needs to be something like life-threatening or something. Then I'll be like, girl, no.
Obviously, you wouldn't want to see them get into like a terrible state.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yo, guys.
What's your all-time favorite memory together? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, go. MSC cruise. Is that what you're gonna say?
For me, it was literally not even the MSC cruise. For me, it's my first. So I've had a lot of firsts.
Okay.
With you. So every single thing that I've experienced for the first time, which was like a wow moment for me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It was always I've literally done a lot of firsts with you.
Yeah.
It's wild, but yeah.
That's true. Yeah. For me, I think it has to be the MSC. Like, that was like such a huge thing.
It was big. And
it was such, it wasn't impulsive. I didn't even ask. Like, PALESA was like, hey girl, there's this trip.
Ma'am,
are you in? I was like, girl,
let's go.
Let's go.
We had no idea how we were going to cover the finances. We had no idea. Here's a trip and we're going. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was like super fun.
Amazing.
That was crazy.
I would just really like people to extend a little bit more kindness, a little bit more grace to your friends. The same way you do for your partners, extend grace to your friends as well.
Yeah, that one as well. This thing,
you just want to cancel someone just in
that whole Kylie and Jordan situation.
Yeah.
Now that they're back together, right? People were saying, like, some people were mad about it. Some people were like, oh, that's great. And then the people who were mad about it, some other people were saying to them, like you were saying now, you guys are so quick to cut off men. I mean, to keep men. But you want to cut off somebody
of one thing or
and a simple thing that can just be worked through. Like,
friendships are really not that hard, guys.
You need to give people grace as well.
Extend a little bit of grace.
So much.
And also, be honest with each other. Care about each other, guys. Like, at the end of the day, your friends are all you have. Everybody else can like leave you, but like your friends will always be there for you.
Like, we're supposed to be growing in like life, like through all the different stages of our lives,
good or bad,
you know,
bitter or sweet. Like, we're gonna have to see each other through all of that. It's not gonna be nice sometimes, and sometimes it's gonna be great, you know. But we're human at the end of the day, so
yeah. I think girls are just very quick to cut each other off because they did this and they won't even communicate. And also, I saw something about how like other people get mad at other people, like their friends or something, for not constantly being like, you know,
communication. Like, we won't always be there. We won't always have to catch up. Like,
maybe someone is going through the most.
Yeah, you don't even know. Like, so you need to like communicate, check up on your people, like find out, okay, what's the reason that you're acting this way? Like, what had happened? There is a reason for everything. Like, someone doesn't just wake up one day and just decide to be a mean person, or you know. So honestly, like, communicate, talk to each other, guys. Like, just be real and transparent with each other and communicate.
Yeah,
that should help build the relationships.
Yeah, for me, like, I just feel like it's this, like, people tend to forget that you need to pour as much into friendships as much as romantic relationships. Like, you need to put in the same effort. Communication, like you were saying, go on dates, do things. Like, it's literally the same thing, you know. So yeah, I feel like that's all. So we have reached the end of our friendship tag. I had so much fun, my friend. Thank you so much for filming with me and finally coming on the Double O Gang channel. Clink clink, girl. Cheers.
I finally did it. Oh,
yo, finally. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. Please do let me know if you enjoy seeing videos like this. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. If you want to see my gorgeous friend again, you're gonna come back, right?
I will. I don't have a choice now.
Exactly. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and also please don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye, guys.